I know I should have started cutting geodetic quite a while ago, but I'm claiming the Kanban system or just-in-time management. That's what I'm claiming. So it took an hour and 45 minutes to cut 760 linear feet of geodetic. So hopefully that'll be enough for one wing. And from the 5-footers, I saved the, I kept from ripping in half some of these 1-inch pieces. They'll be the pieces that go right along the root and the far end. So yeah, I didn't need to, or yeah, that'll sit on top of that, right along that. And of course that goes on after all the geodetic. And so we're ready to start. But the first thing we're going to do before we start is double check the levelness of the wing. So I'm going to reach through here. Problem is it's hard to see that level bubble. Maybe I'll video it and then rewind the video, see how level that looks. Well, that didn't work, but okay, I released all the clamps on my trailing edge so that I could jack these. The front spar needed jacked up on both of them, and I got them nice and even, nice and parallel, both of them, both ends here and there, and it's relatively even all the way across. A little bit of variation right in the middle, not much. Okay, so we double checked and leveled out the front and rear spar at both ends, and I reclamped the trailing edge. And of course now, once again, we're going to verify that this is running right along that line. And let's see, which line is it? Yep, it's that line. And I would say man, that's really close. I'm gonna say the front spar might need bumped. Well, no, maybe not. That's pretty darn close. I'll leave it where it's at. Now at this point, I'm going to deviate from the directions here, because they say go ahead and put the W10 and W11 false spars on. That's the false spars that run across the leading edge. That that dotted line right there, that would be the false spar that the nose ribs get glued into. Rather than do that, I'm going to go right to the geodetic that goes between the front and rear spar. And they don't get to the doing the geodetics till after you've even done the compression strut and everything else. Personally, once I get that wing good and square like this, I want to make sure it stays that way by at least putting on the bottom geodetic. But then keeping the twist out of it too is, like, the bottom geodetic will keep it square, but you need the top geodetic to keep it any twist out of it. So I'll probably go ahead and do geodetic first, and not just because I want to get the wing rigid, but also because I've spent time flying and working on airplanes over at the hangar. I don't have the false ribs built. I have 3 false ribs built, and I don't have the W10, W11 false spars. I don't have them made. Well, that's real quick. That's a 20-minute saw job. But mostly the false ribs, or yeah, the false ribs. I don't have those made. And then, so I got nose caps. Got to get them cut. So I got a lot of work to do, prep work. But there is a ton of work in the geodetic. That takes quite a bit of time. So I'll go ahead and get started on that.